Good evening, good morning, and good night. Welcome to Inappropriate Radio. It's your host, Tashana. Let's get into this. So, hi guys. Originally we were supposed to resume to the periodic table today, but the creator told me to elaborate on the conversation from last night. Apparently, people didn't understand me. They think I'm making something up. I sound crazy. I don't know what I'm talking about or whatever, right? This is the thing. In the spirit world, there are multiple dimensions as there are on earth, right? A lot of us come from multiple star systems, while some of us only come from one. I'll get into that later. But just understand that where your ancestors are from, your date of birth, your place of birth, and your time, meaning the year, not the actual hour, the year, the season, are all indicative of what type of star system you come from, right? The attacks that are yielded are more effective from people who too come from those same systems that you're from. Last night was more of a warning to people who are attacking people and pretty much trying to serve as just a little source of information for people who are not spiritually attacking people. This is the thing. We have gone into new portals. We have entered into new dimensions. And we've had the discussion of, the star systems and being able to operate or function like intergalactically, meaning you can be present in more than one dimension at a time as a human. And then there are some spirits who too can do the same thing. Your spiritual ranking, meaning who you are in the spirit, said this last night, meaning your responsibility, what the Creator has endowed you with in the spirit world, is going to determine not only who can attack you, how they can attack you, where they can attack you, or why they can attack you. It's going to determine the effects. The effects of this magic, because of these new portals, are subjective. So what do I mean? You can take someone like me and then someone who, let's say they have the same exact birthday as me. They have the same gender, everything, the same race. But the only difference is they haven't been given the same purpose. Their ancestors are not my ancestors on the 3D. But in the 5D, in the 7D, and the 9D, we come from the same thing. Now, if you attack these two people with the same energy or the same form, right, the results are going to differ. Not only is your consciousness and your awareness, your ability to discern, going to skew the results of an attack. Who God said you are in the spirit is going to falter any type of spiritual attack that is meant to extract your energy in any kind of way. Whether someone's trying to kill you, whether they want to take your gifts, whether they want to block your gifts, all of that. Now, initially, like I said, we were having this discussion in regards to the cosmos and how these portals are being used by people who are aware against people who are not. That was the premise of the conversation last night, and how those attacks are easier carried out and more effective from people to people that share a lineage, a star system. Not saying that people from different star systems cannot, right? Just simply stating and observing the obvious. And excuse me for any echoes or anything like that, but it's important for us to realize that our rankings in the spiritual world are for multiple dimensions, right? Then you get gifts. Those gifts, when you come into this 3D dimension, are transmuted and transferred into gifts that are equally devised or important in this realm. So what do I mean? Let's just say you are a high priestess in 5 different dimensions. You have the ability to be intergalactic, right? Meaning you can transfer and float through different galaxies, time zones, or dimensions. And you have the ability to shapeshift. This ability to shapeshift is not necessary in the galaxy. We don't use shapeshifting gifts in the galaxy. The shapeshifting is only for human form. Human form is only for the 3D, right? We don't need to use our galactic gifts for Earth because they're not necessary. That this realm, this space, this time does not call for any of that. Now, let's just say you wanted to, and to prove my point, just look at time. If you don't believe me, look at the rate that time is moving and how fast time is going right now. Even when you go to different locations, right? The flow, the ebb and flow of time varies.